Right. Well, initially the play kind of sprang from the idea of my dad, when he found out he was ill, decided that he wanted to buy the house to leave an inheritance for everybody. This was obviously before the credit crunch and when house prices were rising. Luckily, we didn't go through with it, and but from that, you know, the idea of the play came up, and then when the credit crunch hit, then I was kind of projecting to what would have happened and what could have happened within the family, and what might have happened to him, and I also drew on what did happen to him, which is when he went into a smaller flat and things like that. And then when the credit crunch hit and the pressure started to kind of come down on people and people's behaviour starts to be affected by the economics of their own situations. I wanted to look at that and the pressures within a family if they did buy a house set against the economic scenario. And you know, it's about love, and it's about what you feel for your parents and what they feel for you, and why they do the things they do, and whether we kind of respond in the right way to them. It's about the world that we live in. You know, having said that, it's a comedy, it's a family drama, and you know, it's about the vulnerable and what happens to vulnerable people during this period that we're in now. Because it's going to be tough, and it is tough for those who are no longer economically viable or active, and how we deal with those kind of people, and is a measure of the kind of society we are. And I wanted to put at the centre of that a character whose values were traditional values that stretch back through generations, and pit them against the kind of values that we have today. So we developed the play, and I developed it initially at Soho Theatre, and we did a reading at Stratford East, and from there, you know, you look at it and it develops over time, and as the credit crunch has hit and people have changed, and you know, and then we brought it to live, and which is a fantastic place, and it's great to bring it to Newcastle, and you know, it's been great in rehearsals and throughout the period, and the play's developed, and it's, you know, set now, and yeah, I mean, that's. With Lisa's great. Lisa's fantastic. She's got a great track record. She's got amazing energy. I mean, you know, when she walks in the room, she's a live wire. You know, she's there. She's on the play. I've really enjoyed developing the play with Lisa, and you know, it's been a great journey so far. And you know, we've got a little way to go. The cast are really into it. We've got a great cast, fantastic cast. They're really funny and great to work with, and yeah, it's all coming together. Well, one, I hope they will have had a great time. For a start, they will have had. I hope they will have laughed. I hope they will have cried, and I hope they will look at themselves at the end of the play, or recognise things in it, and walk away from the play with some kind of feeling that maybe, you know, they'll think about the way they are with other people, the way they'll treat their parents, the way other people treat them. I hope it has some kind of little effect, you know, when people walk out of the theatre, and maybe tomorrow they'll think about doing something slightly different.